Keep my phone on that charger. Keep my phone on that charger. Papa, you know.
Alumno, Mara no kuya.
Ndewo.
Hello, ndewo. Eba.
Yes.
Agwa mbozi aga na phone that's a number m.
No kwa. No kwa koko.
Kime.
I na-egwo dị ya nnọọ dị mma.
Okay. Chairman or Batana?
Well, people are still coming in.
The man is the one.
I forgot me here.
Batana can make the meeting can make you and I even when entire Erika.
Exactly.
Hello.
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 Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is talking?
Hey, Edozie Neku. Edozie.
Edozie, there we go.
Yeah. Welcome.
Our own Edozie.
Yeah. Long time.
In Assisi Candiocha.
I'm going on your company.
Okay.
Cancel. Go out from this room. Go and wait downstairs. The care bomb. Brukwanya was album full album here in the Buruburu.
I'm very wrong. Good.
Okay, when they are keep it to time, again, it's 5 minutes after 4.
7 minutes after 4.
There no.
There wo.
Chairman or Biana.
Osisi ọma na Nando.
Jimmy, Odogu Kedi.
The man there wo.
No.
There wo.
Chairman Abia Beke, what ndị nọgasịkwana ndị nọ n'ukwu okwu wee kwubugo before anyị abata.
Quite cool, 4 o'clock. We're supposed to start 4. Time is precious.
Ndị na-anọ here, how chairman can?
I did 9 here. So about normal this thing because a lot of people were here and I met the room and
I'm a meeting now, no executive meeting now, no executive party. So come on, it's not 4 here, man. Man, I need to go and I found on the phone. No.
Of course, I know what you're
Chairman, there can be the but bottom line, but Kekwano, I let more meeting.
Well, who phone to go so Jimmy Mabon in a pot chairman, but I'm here now.
No.
So, do you know how to make
Wait,
this
Oni. Mimi, did he come? The outside. Really? He took the measurement already.
Sure, I got ndewo no amaghị m osisi ọma biko kpọọnụ bụ chairman.
Oya ka m kpọọ ya na phone a ka m nachi etukwa ka m kpọọ ya oge ka m mutuo wee kpọọ ya.
Yeah, I don't conversant to this Zoom. I'm not use Zoom. How do I?
on the Zoom.
Like if I want to mute and say, oh my God.
You just click the mic, the icon of the mic, under your downside of your phone.
There no.
Onyuku from Turuku. Onyuku Ndewo. Ndewo, Onyaneku.
Alban Kings from Helsinki.
Oh, Ndewo.
Yeah.
Amamo chairman Igbo Union.
Akpọgomi ọ na-abata na.
Okay.
Kedu onye bụ 82211863303?
Ndị be anyị ekene m unu.
Ndewo, onye na-ekwu?
Innocent Amechi, Ọkampere.
Okay. Kedu onye bụ 28811863303? Kedu onye bụ 82211863303? If the person is not talking, I will remove him. And when I remove you, he will not come here again.
Because when I participate, you may way introduce.
He doesn't have a mic, so the person should, click the mic and put the mic on. You can't just come here and listen to a meeting. So you need to put your mic and then tell us who you are, so we know who is here with us.
This is Wiki from Tampere.
There we go.
Because of time on money. Shaman nothing on anything I put up.
We have somebody called Kennedy. Kennedy, you don't have a mic. Kennedy and the number 822113303. You don't have a mic. So can you people on your mic, please?
Hello.
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 Chairman Abatago.
Hello.
Paul.
Oh, Paul Neku.
Which of the Paul am I here?
Paul, deputy na Helsinki about autopilot.
Okay. There we
go. Because I don't know, man, I'm mute my mic. I never find any go.
Okay.
Dalono.
Ndewo no ndị Igbo. Ndewo.
Yeah, man, no.
Ndewo. Chairman Ndewo.
They won.
Gentlemen, all protocols observed. Let's dive deep. Let's dive into this matter. We haven't the pleasantries are carrying on. Chairman, let's get straight to business. Day one day.
Okay, ndị Igbo, I'm with the genealogy of this meeting. Yesterday, Kamuna Jimmy Barankata concerning this very meeting and Emena. But before that, yesterday, a meeting I guru already. Because I meeting that was again meeting H. Or Maka Ihene Igbo. I'm very well now. I am any other homeland apart from Igbo land. Ejoku na be here. Be comfortable with what we are doing. The time when relatives, friends, okay,
go, counsel, I'm busy now. Close the door.
Then, Mona executive with the other Igbo organizations, I reach an agreement that I am meeting. I am a Jua Ese within ourselves. What is happening? So, when in-depth knowledge or about the primary purpose of that meeting of what is happening in Igbo land. I don't know how to go about it. But before that, when two videos they speculate. One about Simon Ekba. Na-akọwa na a ga-enwe lockdown n'ala Igbo on the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, then 13th. People nwere ike ga zụrụ nri 14th enwe lockdown, which is 5 days lockdown. And then another correlating video. Mado Pebe repeated the same thing I had in that video. And then fatigue. If you come out, if you love yourself, if you don't love yourself, you come out, you die. And after that very video, Obagara Apo Nala Igbo, a lot of people. I say
can you mute yourself?
Yeah. I say now, same not this time. Maybe the Bua people na live. Oh, okay. I am go series of cases, and they Fulani drove people from Lokbanta, me occupy there. Drove people from section of Enugu, drove people from those northern axes. Even within the town, they have driven people away. A series of all over Nigeria, rape and killing. But if you want most of this rape and killing, or bilateral in other parts of Nigeria, or the Ali, or the were concentrated. So, yeah, but the second meeting with the hope that after that very meeting, the primary purpose of that meeting, I bought that meeting, I a resolution. Obrona, because the Nali we had and then in Finland, he posted here, and all he have no Finland. What people in Finland are doing. First, I said, okay, ọ ga-adị mma ka anyị tụkọrịta uche because ihe na-akpọ aha bụ Finland, where we are living. Do we disassociate ourselves from this? For this, no. We first of all will have to speak with onye anyị na-akpọkwasị aha na-akpọ Finland aha, which is Simon. I'm moving from there. So I have behind you. Then Angel was here, they lead the way to what to do, what we can do about that meeting. The design it to this very process. I know someone no now. So I commend the effort of Mazi Demise because he swiftly got him, and also I thank Simon Ekpa allow and at least in this very platform.
I don't know. First of all, please, Paul, I have to meet you. The noise is coming from there. Thank those who find their time to come here, irrespective of our busy schedules and your work. Everybody know what is going on in Nigeria, and every one of us here may have one experience or the other from the Nigeria state. And the agitation for Biafra. I have been the chairman of this Igbo Union for complete 4 years, from 2015 to 2019. And everybody here can agree with me that during the time I was the chairman of Igbo Union, at a point, I mandated that nobody should bring the Biafra flag to where Igbo people are celebrating New Year Festival. And at the end of the day, today, I become one of the frontiers of this Biafra movement. The reason I said that nobody should bring the Biafra flag is not because there is nothing like Biafra, or it's not because we are being treated fairly in the Nigeria setup, but because some of us are ignorant, and some of us who are not ignorant, that time I was not ignorant of Nigeria, but I was thinking, like most of you here, who think that Biafra, Nigeria is going to get better. And of course, after that, I was arrested by the spirit of Biafra, and today, here I am, piloting and participating and contributing, my own quota to make sure that Biafra people are free. Now, recently, the whole thing is no longer about piloting the affair of Biafra, but we have found ourselves in a very state that is not acceptable by human, where the security of life and property of Biafra people of Ndigbo, has been jeopardized. And the only plan and agenda of the Nigerian controlled by Fulani government is to take over our land, kill our women and children. And they have continued to do that. Our people have been killed, and it is not even just that they are killing our people. Please, everybody should mute, please. The political elite that should be protecting the life of Biafra people and the Igbo people have failed to do that, leading to the setting up of many security outfits and in entire Nigeria. All over Nigeria, everybody is struggling to set up their own security outfit because the Nigeria state has failed. Now, like I said, that it is no longer about agitating for Biafra, but also we have to provide security for our people because of the failure of the Nigeria state. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set up the Eastern Security Network. And for some of you, like the chairman said now, that they have seen Fulani killings, and in Lokpanta mentioned the places he's mentioned, but now it has reduced. But what he did not mention is those who are responsible for making those crimes to reduce. It is not the governor, it is not the government, it is not those who called you to arrange a meeting without, first of all, reaching out to me, who was your former chairman, to ask questions, since you stressed out that video that propelled you to call meeting is coming from Simon Ekpa, and then another video where somebody says, if you come out, you die. So, the people that made it possible recorded the sources that our women can farm today and go to their farm without being butchered like before is the Eastern Security Network, of which we are in charge of, irrespective of the blackmail and propaganda, which the Nigeria state have always used to suppress whoever rise up against them. So when I saw the meeting called by Kingsley Orji of Igbo Union, chairman of Igbo Union, it is not just a meeting that shows concern. Rather, it is a meeting that were motivated by hate, politically motivated, and by selfish interest. Because if it was not motivated by those things I have mentioned now, you know that both of us live in Finland. So if somebody called your attention as a chairman of a community of Ndibo in Finland, you ought to have contacted me. But what did you achieve? What did you try to achieve in calling such meeting? To share the message, because the propaganda of the state of Nigeria with whoever that have contacted you and other Igbo organizations who have ganged up to fight Simon Ekpa, taking it from Simon Ekpa, they are fighting. You send the message and push it to the media. The message was being spread across different WhatsApp groups that, oh, Ndibo in Finland, they are having a meeting to crucify Simon Ekpa. That is the message that is out there. And I was receiving it from all over the world, that Finland, Ndibo Finland, those people that called you and you had a meeting with, they had ulterior motive. The ulterior motive is so that you are going to discuss and say, let us call a meeting, only for even calling a meeting alone of Ndibo against Simon Ekpa in Finland is what they want to achieve. There is nothing else. And they succeeded in achieving something. So what they achieve is that some of them now know that Ndibo in Finland is they are calling meeting for whatever that they are accusing Simon Ekpa and all that. You achieve that. So I want every one of you here who is in this meeting to ask this chairman, as a chairman of Ndibo, we know what we went through. We know he has worked with me, he has worked with many of you here. What he did, was it the right thing? He did not contact me. Personally, he didn't reach out to me to ask me, what am I hearing? What is your own side of the story? Even if he pretended not to know anything about Nigeria. And so I will make it very categorically clear here that the struggle for Biafra is what we are doing. And the Nigeria state managed killings of our people. They even practicalized it. They did it. Military, police have been killing our people, and we cannot just fold our hands and watch them. So what do? We needed to do something that will shake the foundation of Nigeria. And that is why we decided that we must be sitting at home. For the past 1 year, every Monday, we sit at home. This particular sit at home has been fought with every mechanism available to the Nigerian government. They didn't defeat us. The governors came, they threatened workers that if you did not come out on Monday, you are going to be sacked. People did not come out. They didn't sack them. They threatened them that if you did not come out, you are not going to be paid salary. People did not come out, yet they still pay their salary. For the past 1 year, they didn't succeed. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon. Killings of Biafran people happening in Imo State, in Abia State, where this chairman come from, in Ohofia. In fact, in this chairman community, his own community has banned the eating of Fulani cow, which generated a lot of killing even in his own state. He did not, nobody has invited him from Igbo community to have a meeting. How do we stop the killing of Abia State where he come from? Because they have banned, they are the only community that banned the eating of Fulani cows. I'm talking to you now in the entire Igbo land. When they were being killed, raped their women, he did not call a meeting. But me, I am not a selfish person. I'm not fighting for Igbo nation. I'm not fighting for Igbo. I am fighting for Biafrans, which Igbo people are part of it. So I am not discriminating who I fight for. Whether it is in my village, they kill people. Whether it is in Enugu, they kill people. Whether it is in Anambra, they kill people. It doesn't matter. Last time, 14 young men were killed and massacred by Bubago in Imo State. The people that called you for this meeting did not call you to tell you Do you know that 14 Igbo youth who went for a wedding were slaughtered and massacred by a Bubago security outfit? I didn't see you. You know, what more is more outrage than that? I did not see those people that called you now to call a meeting. But like I said, all these things that is happening now is politically and P2B-cally manipulated, and it is being motivated by the P2B campaign, which cannot replace our freedom. I will have made it very, very clear. So if you are calling a meeting and you have achieved one thing, which is propaganda. Yesterday, the same Nigeria, the same Igbo people that are calling you on a meeting and asking you to call all the meeting of Igbo, go and protest, let us see what we're going to do to Samanekpa in Finland. They were flying the news. Most of you may be happy. Samanekpa was arrested by Interpol. Samanekpa has been arrested while trying to flee to Israel. Samanekpa, and the news was flying everywhere. Only for this morning, the engineer of that, the pioneer, the main pioneer of that news, called Peter Abakalo, a very highly respected editor of the Sun News. All of them, because everybody is desperate for people to be president. He came this morning to apologize. One thing is this: we, the Biafra people, ordered Biafrans to sit at home in protest for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the demand for Biafra referendum, and to make it very clear that no election of Nigeria election will be allowed in Biafra land. And the Biafra people responded. In that order, we also called them, because of the modus operandi of Nigeria, they will stop at nothing to make sure they blackmail the Biafra freedom, which we are doing. And if you come out, they're going to kill you. It has happened before. This is not the first time they killed Biafrans during the sit at home. This is not the first time they killed Nigerians during a protest. They have killed us even from 1998. They have been killing Bosob. From there to 2015, they were killing IPOB 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and up to 2022. We found out a way that when we say sit at home, you sit at home. And because the sit at home is working, what do? They have to now kill those who are coming out. This is not the first time we ordered sit at home. We have ordered sit at home for 3 days. Nobody was attacked. Nobody. It did not have a complete compliance. At least have like 90 to 95% compliance. When the 14 young men was killed in Imo State, we called 3 days sit at home. Nobody was killed. But this 5-day sit at home, considering that election is approaching, Nigeria government came out and began their propaganda. Everybody in Nigeria was awakened by the 5-day sit at home because they know the implication of it. So after all their condemnation, after all their countering order, after all their propaganda, Biafrans sat at home. So in order to discredit it, the few people that came out, they started attacking them. Police officer was seen. It is in the news. So what I'm trying to say here is that you've made references of, you know, that they are killing in Enugu, you know that they are killing in Lokbanta, you know that they are killing here and there. Yet, the people that are inviting you, telling you to call meeting of Igbo in Finland to crucify Samanekpa, did not call meeting. Many women and children have been killed. In Enugu State alone, over 50 people were massacred in Ehamufu. Who stopped the Fulanese? It was us. The people that called you to go and crucify Samanekpa in Finland did not make any statement. Over 50 people that were massacred in Ehamufu. The governors did not bring the military. The local government chairman did not bring the military. It was we, the Biafra people, that mobilized ESN. After that community betrayed the ESN security network, we mobilized the ESN to go to that place, and they went there and defeated the Fulani. After they defeated the Fulani, those who survived it, they called to the 82 Division Enugu. The military came there and burned the villages. Was it the Biafran that burned the villages? Why are these people? Where are these people that were having meeting of Igbo leaders and whatever in diaspora? Where are they to tell you to go to Finland and protest the Finland government that people are being massacred in Enugu? Four Corner Enugu, for example, I'm just telling you the things that are public, because there are many things that are not in the public, which we are doing to safeguard our people. Four Corner Enugu, for the past weeks, has been the den of terrorists and killing, kidnapping by the Fulani herdsmen. And this thing was going on. None of you that are calling for Samanekpa head, because all of you are in Finland enjoying. I'm here enjoying too. I'm here. Everybody here is enjoying. Nobody is feeding each other. But I'm here. While you are working and doing everything, I am doing this and I'm doing my work as well. Now, we went to that four corner, defeated the Fulani, and the same Fulani called to 82 Division Enugu. The GOC of 82 Division begin to summon a security meeting. But in all this killing, the kidnapping happening, which is very viral on social media, this particular GOC did not call a security meeting to ask what is going on in four corner. It is only when we defeated them. He called a meeting and began to ask, who are those going to that four corner to fight the terrorists there? Pump and play in a security meeting in Enugu. So, my people, what we are doing is we are fighting this Biafra freedom and the liberation the way we want it. I am not here to convince you. I'm not here to make you to agree with me, just like I'm not going to agree with you whatever you do here, because I made up my mind to fight for Biafra. But if you think that what I'm doing is wrong, you know what to do. You go ahead with the plan that you have with Igbo communities. At
least I think Kingsley Abisi, former chairman, Igbo Union. I think maybe the way the chairman Igbo were covered the thing because maybe or the way is this year eater. One thing is clear. The yesterday meeting no I don't sure no for me I don't sure no well the link clear up the meeting, but I remember when they called the meeting, we had that we need to hear from.
He said it here now. He said it here now.
He said that we need to hear from you, but from hearing from you, and I said, and what any meeting I get with that first of all, even to hear from you, because all of us are here. We were once chairman of the union after me, and now he's the chairman. I am not from you. It seems like that now. I ain't again anything. Yes, this Biafra, as you explain it, Mbembo, Ogenachi, you did not allow them, but when you finish, everybody is fighting for Biafra. Everybody will Biafra. Biafra. That is one point. But the issue according to your explanation, it is well explained. However, you said it that among election in Igbo land, this new narrative, because I see the post to keep as well. Only one question in Cholejo. Open election in Biafra land, and when election na Biafra land. One thing is clear, again, when election na Nigerian state, and open election na Nigerian state, and we did not perform in this election, we did not participate. Still yet, we have not actualized this Biafra. So who is going to lose? Because the Biafra land is the only one vote that we are going to vote for one human being. Vote. I am not one with that election. I am a good election at the Biafra land. 100% sure that there must be vote, and even though they did not vote in Biafra land, the vote must be counted. And that guy announced human being as the president. And we are still not yet get what we want. So if anyone thinking I need it now, but in Gemagodu, for now, at least, will problem. There is nobody everybody knows. But the situation of the things now warrant for us. This is the only first time our own son, Obi never sent us to come and speak. P2B has never sent anybody. P2B has never visited Finland. P2B has never even visited Scandinavia. And the OB is not going to send anybody. But what we are saying is that Obolo na anyị support no Igbo land they vote to Obi, Mabege vote to Latiku, Mabege vote to Tinubu, whomever they will vote for. Again, willingly vote to count in Nigerian state. So, the way people hear your order, they obey your order because now Nnamdi Kanu is not around. Maybe when Nnamdi Kanu will be his own order. But what we are saying is that can't we mellow down? Things are so difficult. Our children are in Nigeria, our family are there. 5 days there when we sit at home. Things are difficult in that state to go to the eastern state. So how can we manage?
No, thank you.
If I be even needly from if I be buying Nagini, we are not telling you to stop your agitation. We are not telling you to stop what you are doing. There is a time what you are doing. Everybody wants what you are doing to continue doing it. What we are saying now, the game now changes. On a change here, a change the game. But egu change the now, one upper hand, the animal. But for this election, there is no how we cannot achieve this Biafra. We must achieve it. But I can achieve here with a substance. And the substance here, Mado Ibayanova. So I was telling them what was your name with us. And this thing. Or Bushetima Banyadia with the Tilibu, I got achieve with Biafra. For next 8 years, I am achieve here. I think by 8 years, I never achieve here. So I got them with this killing. So eventually, even my own reason why I want them to call you as a former chairman, and we are not talking to you now. I'm not talking to you as a Biafra agitator. No, I am talking to you as a friend and a former chairman of Igbo Union Finland. That is the how I'm talking to you now. As a Biafran agitator, it is pure different because entirely different. But I need channel here. We have to wrap up ourselves. We have to rapport. Rapport one, I'm not saying the one of Mofonia, YouTube, and even the Kubu as a rapport. Can you to I gay, to do? I could tell you go belle. I could tell you belle. Achieve because we need to achieve something in this period, this dispensation now. The way it's for, I need no 60%, 70% chance now. So now about my own reason.
Well, let me answer you up now, first of all, what we are doing is not just about Igbo. We are fighting for Odema Igbo and of course Biafra in general. So when you say that if we don't have an election in Biafra land, that there will be vote in Nigeria, yes, we know that. But our main target is to make sure that nobody will be elected and voted for in Nigeria election in Biafra land. And by doing that, you are now waking up questions and discussion about the Nigeria unity. That is what we are talking about today. Because of this 5-day sit at home, a lot of discussion are coming up. The setup, renegotiation of Nigeria. So we cannot continue to shy away from the danger and the Goliath standing in front of us. All of you know how Afghanistan was run over by terrorist Taliban. It took them 20 years. Irrespective of whatever America pumped there. America pumped billions of dollars into Afghanistan. After 23 years, they run over the government. They captured every weapon. And people were running in the airport, holding aeroplane, and while aeroplane was flying away. That is the condition that you see today. Nobody believed that it will happen. So what we are trying to tell you is that it has come to that point that we're going to do something differently. And I say, you said it. Yes. So we want to do something different. If at the end of the day, after when next year the election comes, Ndi Biafra succeed here, that we are going to seal Biafra land, no governor will be voted, no House of Representatives member will be voted. Let the Nigeria conduct the election in Nigeria state. Believe me, that is the highest crack on the wall of Nigeria. The international community will be there. Everybody is interested in Nigeria, considering the fact that Nigeria is a country of interest. And this particular disintegration of Nigeria has been predicted very long ago because they know, even the British themselves, they say that Nigeria is a failed experiment. So why you who is at the receiving end, who is the victim, will continue to shy away from the truth? And those who summon not courage to fight, because somebody have to fight. Even in this Finland that you live now, everybody here is in Finland. You know the history of Finland War, the Finnish War, Cold War between Finland and Russia. If people in Finland, begin to say, oh, yeah, Russia is a big country, they have a weapon and everything, and they will say, okay, let us not fight, everybody's going to die. People died. Today you are enjoying it because the people of Finland have one mentality, one culture, and one goal, which is to progress. Immediately they left Russia, they're progressing, and this is one of the best countries in the world. So what I'm saying is that we have to make difficult decisions. We have to take steps that is very, very difficult in order for us to make difference. If Peter Obi want to become a president, he can come and become a president of whatever setup that we are going to have after 2023. Because once election did not hold, you can never validate Nigeria again. It will now spark everything that is possible to see a new arrangement of Nigeria or Biafra. What we are fighting for is not necessarily that you are going to have a Biafra. I have been saying it even in the public. But what we are fighting for is let us see that rearrangement. We need to renegotiate. We need people to understand that we cannot continue to be coward in our own country and become a victim while other people are playing the victim. The opportunity is here. This is the first time after Azikiwe and in those days where the three Wazobia was running for president. Now Peter Obi is there. We told you that Peter Obi is only coming for distraction. There is no way it is possible that Peter Obi is going to change anything. The Nigerian state is rotten. So how is he going to do it? The people at the Senate is bigger in number. Muslim. You see what is going on from the Abuja 1989 declaration. This is not just about emotion. This is not just about Peter Obi is gathering momentum. And let me shock you people today, because the intels we have, some of you don't have it. Peter Obi, you see gallivanting on social media and all that. Most of the people supporting him don't even have PVC. Is it that has Peter Obi gathered more crowd than Goodluck Jonathan? Is Peter Obi more courageous enough than Obasanjo? What is the effect of Obasanjo presidency? What is the effect of Goodluck Jonathan presidency? These are the things we should be looking at. We have opportunity now to make life better for our people. And we are going to fight it once and for all. So we are saying that these people have been making this decision for over 50 years. Let us make our mistake now. That's one mistake we want to do. And I understand that a lot of you are supporting Obi because Obi is an Igbo man and Obi promised you that he's going to do this and do that. But remember, the same Obi is telling you, do not vote me because I'm Igbo man. Obi have not summoned courage to identify his ethnicity, while every other person running for the Nigeria president have done that. Tinubu recognized the Yoruba man, Atiku recognized the Fulani man, and there's nothing he can do about it. Atiku was in a conference where they were debating about the presidency. He attacked Autumn. He told Autumn, you cannot be calling Fulani a terrorist because I'm a Fulani man. Can Peter Obi do that? He cannot do that. That is to show you that even the running mate of Peter Obi will be more brutal than him because he's not in Nigeria, he's from Mauritania. So my people, all you should do now is that let us come together and understand that the only thing we can do for our children, the only thing we can do for our future generation is to fight for our freedom, because everybody, every state you are today, every country you are today in Europe, both from South Africa here, people fought without even looking back. Let us make this decision and let it be a mistake. Because if we make this one mistake, the world is not going to end. After all, Peter Obi have been making mistakes. When Ojukwu handed over Anambra State to him, did he not disappoint Ojukwu? The history is there. Whether you believe it or not, this is a fact. What I'm trying to say is that we have decided, and the majority of Biafrans are with us, so let us make this mistake. Only this time. These people have been making mistakes for 50 years. This time around, we are going to make the mistake. It's going to be the youth. It's going to be this Biafra people. After this mistake, we will sit on the round table and see how to discuss about the Nigeria. If that's what. Thank you. And remember, I'm just a spokesperson. That are, I'm just a spokesperson of Biafra people. So I'm just in the mind of the average.
You see, okay, Nnamdi Kanu si court. On a brief interview.
Don't even go about that. How can you be talking about somebody is granting interview in the court? Do you know that Nnamdi Kanu have not?
Because it was aimed by okay, that interview was said that he is in because of Ndibo, that he will not be happy to see Ndibo killed. He will not be happy to see him. He repeated it a couple of times. So, saying all of us, I am Biafra. I am Biafra. Saying Nigeria. Biafra today. No, I got like here.
So what are you doing?
No, what I'm saying is that
what have you
there
done
were hardship in Igbo land.
What have you done about it? What have you done about it?
Everybody can already. Since we are
so allow me to do what I'm doing.
So
what I'm doing.
Kind of dialogue.
Yes.
Kind of dialogue. Is there any way I get you get Bilatato?
I can't Belata at all. In fact, we are going to be increasing the volume until every person in this world we hear about. We are going to, you see this Biafra, this is the only time, this election is the only time that give Hopus or the impetus to kill people. This is the only thing that give Soludo the impetus to kill Anambra State. This is the only thing that give the Nigerian army the power to be killing people in Ebonyi State. This is the only thing that gave Buhari the power to bring foreign Fulanis and local Fulani to Nigeria to kill us. So without this election, we are going to renegotiate again. That is the point I'm trying to make here. We must not validate them again. And when you talk, they tell you you have a representative. When you talk, they tell you you have governors. When you see that the governor has been caged. I was playing a program yesterday when somebody was asked, I don't know whether it's a Yoruba man or an Igbo man, was asked about, they will say their right position against Samonepa. And he said that Nigeria is a fraud. That before he talk, he want to talk in a way so that they will not take away his PhD. When an old man is scared of saying the truth, so that Nigeria will not take his PhD certificate away from him, you see that you are in a very big mess. So somebody have to do it. We have come to understand that we can fight from afar, and that's exactly what we're doing. Because people in Nigeria are in cage. They terrorize them. When our women go to street to protest, they kill them. When young men go to street to protest, they kill them. Even when they did not protest, they come to their home and start going from one house to another, looking for our young men in the name of being a member of the Eastern Security Network. Why the Fulanis and the forest? They are releasing them in Abuja, granting them amnesty, marching them becoming still in DSS dungeon. So how do you, I don't know. What is the rationale of this? All these things that is happening here. Since you cannot fight, allow those fighting to fight and just pretend that it is time you just go one corner and watch us fight and liberate you. Because some of you are not man enough to fight. So allow those who want to fight to fight. Am I complaining of being tagged a terrorist? I am against killing Biafrans. I can never support the killing of Biafrans. That is why I put my life on the line. I condemn any killing, and the reason why we ask people to stay at home, it is not about people staying at home. What matters is that that order came and some people stay at home. So for the fact that people actually stayed at home is a slap to the Nigerian government. So they have to do everything. And we said it several times. This is not the first time. They have killed our people before they sit at home. Our men were massacred at Mpo. Even when Uchemefo was the deputy of Mazinam Kano, when Mazinam Kano was in prison, they killed our men in Mpo. How many people here called for the kidnapping or killing of Uchemefo? Uchemefo asked people to go and protest. These are just what I'm mentioning. Few of them. Gate was people were
because I didn't know here.
You know, Samonepa you used to know. That is the part. That's the fact. So go ahead.
Ndị Igbo, we are now with Simon Ekpa. Ọ bụrụ wee nwere ajụjụ ka na-ajụ si ya jụwa.
Ajụjụ m chọrọ ịjụ Ekpa wo, why I na channel this all these things I name na Igbo land not? Why only Igbo land? Because these things sit at home, people na atari ahụhụ, and I emanat na ndị Igbo, most of ndị Igbo business, most of them were traders. So in order in as ndị Igbo nọ na home 5 days, how do you expect them to survive? Ụmụaka na-aga school. Why are we not challenging this whole things na not? I'm Charema.
Well, Imana, one thing is that our problem is that we only focus on things that are not important. It is this same that the Nigerian government asked to sit at home for 3 months during the COVID-19, while other governments were giving food to their citizens. The Nigerian government, these people that are telling you people now that Indigo are suffering, they had the food to give to them. They pack it in the store and lock it up. And that Indigo that you are shouting for now was dying. They were dying in hunger, although nobody died of hunger after 3 months. Nobody died. Say hunger, I die of hunger. But yet, the politicians that are propelling you today to do what you are doing have the food. Not that they don't have it too. Not that it is their own money. They have the food. They went and packed this food in a warehouse. Lock it up. These are the people that come to show you how they love you today. So, my people, we have to pay price. There is nothing in this life that come with come easy. Even in this election you are talking about, election period, see the death, many deaths of our people. Every election, our people are killed. Every election. We are channeling it, but I'm just telling you the how. Of course, you know. Let me tell you how we are channeling it. Can I answer you now, please? There is noise.
Somebody should remove that noise.
So now, let me tell you how we are channeling it. Now, every time we have sit at home in Biafra land, mostly in the southeast and part of south of Biafra, it affects the government. That day, no motor will come from Abuja to southeast. That day, no tax revenue will be generated from Lagos to southeast. That day, no revenue will be generated from Kaduna to southeast. That day, no revenue will be generated from the airline, from anywhere in Nigeria to the southeast. That day, nobody will travel from any part of Nigeria to southeast. Do you know how much Nigeria is losing? Do you know how much the state itself are losing? You think when we say sit at home is about the average Igbo man or average Biafra? No. You think when the governors are crying, it is about the average Igbo man? No. Go and check the revenue they generate every day. Calculate it. How much they generate from the how much they are losing every Monday. 4 good time in a month.
But Mr. Ekpa, sorry, but you are fighting for the Igbo people.
I am answering.
Fine. Your point now. You are starving the Nigerian government from revenue, which is quite understandable. But here prompt to this meeting, but that for the fact that now in the people you are fighting for, just like that boy said, people you are fighting for.
That man.
Sorry. Just like that man said, please, my apologies.
No problem.
People you are fighting for.
Who is talking?
People suffering.
Who is talking, please?
Oh, Chuks from Tampere. Chukwunwike from Tampere.
All right.
In the fight for. Mwa, for instance, how many people, ma'am? Things. I always try to like. I know my like it take his side. Abu money Igbo. And he ain't check. Junju ebe this meeting worker. Ndi mmadụ na-ata afụ by. I commend you for what you are doing. Yes, one day sit at home is good, but I believe that even many people known at this forum, Kita, are trying to ask for, just to come straight to the point, is that they are trying to tell you, can you be more lenient with these 5 days? I think that is the point many people are trying to convey. Can you be because this is December. Because anything in Finland, this thing in Finland, for instance, Agwasi, let everybody in Finland stay at home for 5 days. My brother, now we will feel the pain. We will feel the pain. You understand? So
my brother, ị gaa na Benue State na ndị nọ na IDP camp, inye ha option ịnọ n'ụlọ for 1 month with apụl ma ha lachigha azụ na be ha na udo ga-adị, ebelieve m na ha ga-anọ 5 days. Ndị Igbo nọrọ n'ụlọ.
Biko onye dịka ike iche ka Ekpa nsago the question.
I'm part of the meeting.
But no, actually a question, or sabe the question. You have to wait.
Also at the meeting. I need to learn at the meeting.
No, but if you take us, I am not directed
just like my brother said.
If we're going to know
no problem.
God is good. If you interrupt anybody here, I will remove you. You are not the moderator. I will remove you. You are not the moderator here. Just don't talk again.
Idiot. Take me off. Oh, be Naneku.
If you see me in the street now, can you talk? Yes. Can you talk? Nonsense. So go ahead.
No, Zekba. Actually, I quite for dialogue. You get cool down.
He's not moderating here, right?
He's not moderating.
Is he the only person here?
I borrow for dialogue.
Please, somebody is talking. Go ahead and talk, please.
I am a point in Choriku. Go towards that end.
You make a very good point, my brother. You make a very good point. And from that angle, you are right.
Yeah, now let me also address him. Like, you mentioned that, Chooks, you mentioned that the 5 days sit at home. We have already concluded the 5 days sit at home, okay?
Okay.
Now, of course, it has ended. Now, why this 5 days sit at home is very important is that conditioning the mind of our people to what is to come. Because Ukraine is at war. They are fighting for their freedom. Many countries, there are crises everywhere. People are not happy anymore. People want to be given the opportunity to rule themselves and govern and develop. It is about development. So we are not allowed to develop in Nigeria. And something has to be done. There is no way. You see, let me tell you, the suffering you see that is happening in Igbo now, if you don't do what we are doing today, it is going to be ×3 in the next 5 years. Is that what you want? So we must do something. And it is not going to be you are sleeping and somebody coming on. We have to do something. That's what we are doing. So we condition the mind of our people in case of next year, if something happens, you know that you have gone through this road before. The reason why we are having every Monday sit at home is 1, to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 2 is to remind the leaders in the Southeast that the masses are no longer with them. 3 is to make sure we demonstrate our readiness to leave Nigeria. 4 is to make sure that we tell the Nigerian government that they have lost territorial integrity of the Biafra, part of the Biafra land, that the people can no longer be controlled by the government. 5 is to also prepare them to the 3-day sit at home, which we have done in the past after the killing of 14 young men in Imo State. 7 is to prepare our people for this particular 5-day sit at home because they have been used to it. Then the next year, during this election, we may even have 2 weeks, believe me. And this one, let me tell you this one, by the time Nigeria declare war, you are not going to have a choice. In addition to what this our brother said about the people in Benue, not only in Benue, there are different parts of people in Nigeria where people can no longer go to their place, where people are living in IDP camp, and Nigeria did not provide food for them. So I want us to understand that we cannot be conquered by these people. Otherwise, you will never have a place. Your children here in Finland will not have a place to go.
Hello. Yes.
They won because Akamu the Nelu since Akamu the Nelu since because Nelekon I deceive wherever because Akamu the Nelu since because
Mazekba because the job in because all dialogue now
it cannot come here. It cannot come here and assault me. So please go ahead, Paul. We have
they won. Konye Shiriaza. Mwejegwago. Ya konye Rose no drunko. Ajụjụ nwere bụ. In fact, me going to kele gị na ihe na-eme because ife na-eme bụ ife ji most of us, ife chọpụta most of us n'obodo Igbo a. Ka anyị ghara ịgbara asị ọsọ. Ile anya na mmadụ niile na-ebe akịta adị nshọ isi awa apụtabagonye ọbụla n'isi. Isi awa bụrụ artificial ọ kwesịrị ịbụ ihe amamife ịghọtago. So ihe m na-ajụ bụ nwa eji egbu agụ biko ka emo effort ya etiekwu m ihe gbasara ka anyị nweta onwe anyị because nke mere eme a na-anụ ụdị and achọkwara m ịma ka ntụanyị wee bịa na this meeting kịta a na-ajụ ajụjụ biko ekwechere m na ekwesịrị ịnọsị kedu ebe isi wee nwee ịchọrọ support ka anyị ama ka ebe esi wee na support gị ịghọtago. So ihe a bụ ihe m chọrọ ịgbata o nwere more things ị nwere na your portfolio ga-eme ka tụọ Zeus wee na-anụ ụdị kịta and tụọ onye ọbụla si complain gbasara 5 days sit at home because more after a 5 days sit at home. After all, your pastor you say may fast in 2 weeks. Or if he get that fast in 2 weeks. Dry fast itself without complaining. You want to go nature miracle in nature, which you know that no make all your self. You want to go, but here in a job twice when no because kaim were phobia when ife. One again, me I make it I am before. But this two agitation as well no. Obo no mistake. I do Mazi Samuel Lepas go. Obo no mistake. Full mistake I get me go easy. I make I forget the result of it. I mother no katasin in a study chemistry, in a study physics without any experiment. Experiment with any compliment mix here. We wanted the results. You want to go so yeah no kita about physical and more spiritually in our fights because as them when you work here with the support to the one.
Thank you very much, Paul. Just like every other person here, like up now, I know that before this P2B issue started, I know how this up now have been, making comments and all that. I see some of their comments on social media. They don't even know. You see, one thing is that everybody here now can agree with me that the only reason why they are interested in stopping Simon Ekpa is because of P2B. Apart from P2B, all of them. Yes.
Actually, Simon, I have to say my own openly here. I will not lie. When I'm saying something, you know that I'm always straight. I am interested in this matter to tell you to calm down. Just because of what? Because P2B come out for the election. I cannot map in the not with AG and around. That is my own interest. Because of what? Why is my interest? Because I see that although P2B across 50% of chances. Mama no nwere ebe anyị na that even na mana afọ no cross go mana nke anyị na-eme na ibe mụ ajiwe na-ekwu is because I know that we are going to achieve Biafra but not now. There is no how. I gbodogbodo ukwu isi chinye okwu enu na now a ga-emelili election na a ga-announce presidency and anyị ga-continue okwe and the president ga na press kwa anyị till this Biafra of 18 mana anyị nwere a little bit chance ka anyị malugodu. Any chance. Things is not. I need to know stakeholder in Nigeria. Almost business.
Listen, I know that's why in Jiboya, what is happening now is what we call politically motivated things. Whatever.
No, if you call it that way, that means some people, some politicians send us to talk to you.
No. It is not only when politicians send you to talk, you become politically motivated. That you have admitted now. That the only reason you are doing this thing you are doing is because Nefrona P2B with potential. That is politically motivated. It doesn't mean that only want to make approach. You understand?
But Simon, have you forgot? Is it quick to forget? Now during the time of Anambra State election, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom you are following as a disciple, said there will be no election. There are some extent he come to some level. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, okay, let's do election.
No, that is where you get it wrong. I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that's
but at least you
listen now. I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Most of the decisions that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made, not when he is inside, because as this inside now, he is not the one talking. Most of the decision he made, like calling boycott of election and then calling it off, most of those decisions were also politically motivated pressure because he don't have anybody around him to support what he's doing, to support his conviction. So when he see that he's left alone, what did he do? He will come out and announce it. And that is why they have taken this Biafra agitation for granted.
Are you now saying that now you have people around you that you are not going back? And if we lose what we are doing now, and we lose even the election, and then these people enter when these people enter into the post.
Let me tell you, if we succeed that this election will not hold in the southeast alone, and the other part of the south, believe me, Nigeria will not have president. Mark it.
I don't see the election not.
That's why we are different. That's why we are different.
It's impossible.
My opinion is different. Your opinion is different. I'm seeing this from a different angle.
Okay. That means even in that means even to come and the dialogue with you now. Dialogue with Anna.
Now, if you watch the social media now, not just social media, like Nigerian discussion. If you listen to the Nigerian media discussion, you find out that they are beginning to talk about confederation. They are beginning to talk about renegotiation. People are summoning courage because of this 5-day sit at home. It is the biggest stab in Nigerian heart. So if we succeed next year, listen.
Jimmy, go ahead. Jimmy.
Ndị Igbo ndewo. Ọ dị mma ka ịma dialogue na-adị mma, negotiations na-adị mma, ịkparịkọta nkata. Ma one of the things nakwa eseta ebe a ma anyị naghị enwe this kind of dialogue, we share ideas then. Ndewo. Agụ na ya maazị Ekpa, ana m ekele gị Chief Ekpa, ana m ekele gị ndị Igbo niile gbakọrọ ebe, ana m ekele. O nwere ezi otu ihe m chọrọ ịjụ Ekpa, biko, na this particular issue na ihe ndị a na-ekwu, o nweghị otu enwere ike isi a na-ekwugba, because o nwere sometime a na-ajụ one prominent business man na America si ya na kedu ihe merenụ o ji mgbe a na-asị ndị blacks a na-aga school a na-emegbu ha, ya sị na ya ga-agarịrị school ahụ ebe ndị ọcha na-aga school. Na kedu otu o si succeed na business? Yes, no, because that now that now if you want to change a system, you have to change the system from within. That now you have to go to that place in the Ahonaga. And I'm not telling you chokwe aka on adikwa mma mgbe ụfọdụ. I say Bible kuna sow your seed in the morning, sow in the afternoon, sow your seed in the night. Because ịmara nke ga-amụta nke ga-apịa. The one that now yes, strongly in the Igbo gonna fight. You are doing in our Bali. But all the Pahoma eno and you and down. The no silent because you learn and the Hausa and the Fulani. Sometimes Hana he kuku in the Igbo na Okoni Igbo pota. You know Igbo and the Igbo buyer. Yeah, and if one appear to be by a president, or one Igbo and Igbo gana and the attack. Not so long ago, when we were Senate President in the Igbo, when we changed the president, Senate President several times. So, but Nasi, oh God, just sometimes this silent out here was rapid to be. Then, I need to put in those and if you have one, Yaho, Kahana, I didn't make one key. Now, if you go to be, but I have in our Bochasike. It is silent about here was rapid to be. But the way he also in a pool there now because some of them even people be on a hay work here. Or by as the president, oh no, where like in the Bona United as a half, or Palunde Biafra unite now, they defend his cause. Oh, the position nearby very shaky. So you have one analysis in China now. The reason why I got a mellow down at P2B. Now, P2B only come as a distraction. That is how we see him. You may see him differently, and that is why we are human beings. Now, you can agree with me that at least, let me not say 90%, but 50% of people here who are supporting P2B today were supporting Biafra before P2B emerged. So it is a distraction on the Biafra struggle. It is not like they believe in Nigeria as well. They only say that, okay, now, no Lugo and Kendi na P2B Aputago, let us. Most of the crowd you think P2B is gathering today, most of them don't have PVC. Most of them come to support P2B because of our activities on Biafra restoration. So it was what motivated them. In order to stop this Biafra, let us put our support on P2B. Does not mean that they are going to vote him. Some of them don't have PVC. And that is what we are trying to let this 50% of people here supporting P2B to understand that all these things are scam. They are never respecting Igbo in Nigeria. And any opportunity for Nigeria to cheat Igbo, they have cheated them. They will continue to cheat them tomorrow. They will cheat them next tomorrow. And this P2B also is going to be cheated. We don't want to take that mistake again. Let us do something differently this time.
Because every person here have supported me. At least not every one of you, but majority of you supported me before P2B emerged. So why do you think that because you have supported our activities, and for that reason, we give Biafra agitation a momentum that compel many Nigerians to come and start running around P2B without PVC? You think me? How do you think I will come and, after knowing these things that most of you don't know, I will come and say, okay, let P2B go when I know it's not going anywhere? And even if he goes somewhere, how is it going to change the system? How is it going to change the structure of Nigeria? Where Fulani have to hijack everything? This is what people should be talking about. Tell me how P2B is going to change Nigeria. The system itself. Is he going to create 50 states in the south? And if he's going to
Because,
excuse me.
Excuse me,
because one Nechegoro can go first, because.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Zoom, I'll make a long I'm Kennedy.
From where?
I'm Kennedy, I'm Tampere. I'm chairman in the Tampere, in the Igbo na Tampere.
Go ahead.
So one them work Mazi Simon. Actually, made you get 2 questions because in most of one question after these any orders, after these orders now they're from you as sister at home orders. This thing has been going on. I commend you. It's not even you that started it. Then we Mazi Nandekalo started it, and it's been going on. But my concern, why is it that whenever this sit at home orders, probably people that need some conveniences to live, people who couldn't, whom that that they were almost at the point of they have to get what they need, maybe to live that particular day, and at the end of the day, when they go out to get that, they never came back. One of my questions is, who is perpetrating these killings? These killings, is it our people killing our people, or do you have evidences that these killings were done by the Hausas or Fulanis? That is one question I want to cover, because it angers me. I'm not happy about it. If we can find another way to address the issue, if that no, our people shouldn't be killing our people. I when they're gonna support the they gonna life till then if we keep killing each other like this, is there no other way to say to enlighten, that's to enlighten these people more than killing them? Even when they violate the sit-at-home order, the so-called sit-at-home order that came from you especially, and they violated it, and then why must they be killed? Do they have to be killed? That is one question. Then another one.
I don't know how many questions you want to ask me now that I have to answer you immediately. Can I address the one?
No, it's just two. It's just two.
So can I?
Another one. Yes, this one. Before one. The second one with this thing. Come ways here ever since Mazi Nandekalo is kind of okay. He's in the custody of DSS. We don't hear so much from him. We don't hear. There seems to be that's now utu na agbazikwa ọzọ amụ na agba ọzọ na in the IPOB family. We don't know what is going on. That sometimes any information or if you hear information or order from you, there seems to be another set of IPOB who comes to counter the order. Proving or kind of saying that this one is what we should abide to, and not this one. Why is IPOB under shambles? Why is IPOB under that's disorganized? Is that not telling you something that at the end of the day, even when we get this Biafra, South Sudan will be better than us? By the time the Beka Bekwa Otohajime na South Sudan saying, okay, stop fighting, let me peace. Maybe some of us, including you and I, must have been dead. Because it might take many years, 20 years. I don't know how old you are now. Maybe you're young, but it might take 20 years or 25 years that most of our people will be maimed, refugee. This thing is not going to cost. Why is it like this? Why can't we try to unite? Why can't IPOB unite?
The question.
Why can't IPOB unite so that we get others and we know that it's coming from IPOB? We know which one to follow. That's it.
Yeah, thank you very much. You said that you talked about the people that are killing Biafrans during the sit at home, those who are hungry and they want to go and find what they eat. We've made it very clear and I've explained it here. Nigeria government agents, both the state actors and their non-state actors are responsible for killing our people in order to sabotage the sit at home. And because they are doing that, we can't stop the sit at home of Biafra people in the quest for our freedom. We can't stop it because they are killing our people, because with or without sit at home, they are killing our people anyway. Now, the last sit at home that you see the witness killing of Biafrans, you see that Nigeria police was part of the killing, and it is in the news. So if that is why you must, before you delve into these issues, you must make sure that you get yourself acquainted and you be conversant with what is going on. It is in the news that Nigeria police and the security agents were part of those who were enforcing the sit at home. This is not the first time. One of the DSS agents that was killed by the Nigerian army enforcing the sit at home while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was still here with us was a DSS officer. He was shot dead. He was enforcing the sit at home. So this is not just, so if you pretend that you don't know this is what I'm saying now, it means that you are not be following up or you are not being truthful to yourself. The issue of that if we get Biafra, we're going to kill each other. You are living in Finland here. Do you know the history of Finland? Do you know that after Finland fought Russia and liberated themselves, they fought civil eternal war? Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you have to tell me that you know now, so that if you don't know, I will tell you that they fought the internal war, civil war in this country.
I don't know about that.
You see, that is the point. So it is always good for us to know the history of the country we are living in, so that when you stand your ground and talk what you know. This Finland all of us are enjoying today. They did not only fight Russia. After fighting Russia, they got independent. They had to now come internally and they fought each other. Internal war between red, white, or whatever they call them. They fought brutal internal war. At the end of the day, they come together and say, hey, this is not going to continue. Let us move forward. What you see happening to Igbo today is being manipulated by the Nigeria system. And immediately we leave Nigeria. We are going to have a system that will correct those things. It may not be automatic, but believe me, it is going to be corrected. And the issue of a counter order and countering order is that after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, we found out that people conspired. There are people that are inside. There are people that are close to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that see that he was kidnapped and facilitated that kidnapping. Because without an internal person, without an insider, nobody will know where he was, and nobody will know how to kidnap him. So at the end of the day, those people that facilitated his kidnapping, for whatever reason we do not know, but at least we have identified one of them, which is the lawyer called the Barrister Ejiofor. Ejiofor confessed in an interview granted to him by Dr. Damage. He confessed that in the insecurity, there are insecurity in the Southeast. And people just like you people are gathering now, contacting me. There are people in the world, Biafrans in the world, we are calling him Ejiofor. There is insecurity. For people to start calling Ejiofor, it means they have already sentenced IPOB to be responsible of this security in the Southeast. Otherwise, on what ground would they be contacting Ejiofor? Is Ejiofor a security expert? Is Ejiofor a security personnel? Is Ejiofor, does Ejiofor have any security training for people to be contacting him about this security in the Southeast? So after Ejiofor admitted having been contacted by many Biafrans all over the world, he went into action. He started having meetings with the governors how to stop the insecurity. He started having highly sensitive security meetings with the Southeast governors. He started attending meetings with the security agents, with the military, with the police, with the DSS, and he confessed it. on live television, on interview with Dr. Damages, which I have actually analyzed. So after all this, during the time Ejiofor was traveling to the east, having these security meetings, they started killing ESN commanders, which means Ejiofor have actually, according to him, identified that the cause of the insecurity is the ESN, because the military started killing young men just because of the setup of the Eastern Security Network. They have never gone after the Fulani kidnappers and the killers that are killing our people in Biafra land. Rather, they go after the Eastern Security Network. They hunt for them everywhere in the forest. So because of that, the insecurity created. And then you see the unknown gunmen begin to bomb police station and all that. This have been there for years now, since 2020 after the NSAS. So this particular unknown gunmen, nobody know what motivated them. But we know that I think after the NSAS that this unknown gunmen started, if I remember very correctly. NSAS was on the 2020 October or something. So it was after that that unknown gunmen started. So now, the issue of giving order and counter order is that we that are involved in this Biafra agitation have information that many people don't have. And it is not every information we release to the public. So having noticed that the people who facilitated the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did it in order to end Biafra, in order to continue to subjugate Ndi Igbo you people are talking about now to slavery in Nigeria, then we went into action to make sure that this Biafra agitation and the plight of Ndi Igbo did not die. It is because of that that made people to begin to support P2B. If we did not rise up to defend the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra agitation, nobody will be talking about it now, and nobody will support P2B because Nigeria government will believe they have defeated Biafra. So you will not even summon courage to support P2B because you don't have the
Master Borges says so now. Master Borges says one them. But that's, even you, even as
addressing you, please.
You could just watch it. Even as we are,
can I address you first?
Go ahead.
Now, if we did not do what we did by making sure we pick it up from there, by now you will not even summon the courage, because this particular multitude of people that are following P2B without PVC will not do it. These Benin people and all these comedians in Facebook that are supporting P2B because of Biafra will not do it, but because they see that the idea of kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not work again. So they have to do something. And some of them are being sponsored. Now, why we are giving this order is to make sure that the legacy and the restoration of Biafra become our only goal. As you are planning to vote, we are planning to exit. And because, yes, and because, so for that reason, when we give order according to what we have been doing in the past, they counter it. Now, the question is asking yourself now is that, why are they countering order they did not give? Did we say that the one who give the order? It's because the Nigerian politicians who have corrupted them, hijacked them, will be the one because they feel they have the power to counter the order, but they don't know that Biafra have left them because they continue to deceive them. You know that before Anambra election, listen, before Anambra election, money were paid before they canceled that election, before they canceled that seat at home, that they threatened 1 week seat at home, the IPOB leadership, and money was paid, which we have evidence, and I have made a program on that. They confessed of receiving 40 million naira to cancel, to write a letter, say they have canceled the sit at home. So now we pick it up from there, and then each time we order something, they counter it. So the question is, the people that are countering it, why do they counter it? The people that are telling people to come outside, that are going to be protected, why are they countering it? Why did they not?
Yes.
That is the question.
That's the listening. Because just 1 minute. Just take 1 minute of it. Nnamdi Kanu used to do this thing when he was free. Now broadcast of what is and now I met people acquaint. Let me tell you honestly, from my own side, what motivated this call or this dialogue that they want to dialogue with you. I would like you, or maybe it's not an order because because he refuse email or get me. But I told him now that and every other person, including everybody that is in this forum, including those that are not in this forum, in this news today, that even you as a person, because now or IPOP or that now you has been also been bribed or been by Nigerian government into intentionally disorganize Biafran land, to intentionally put chaos in the Biafran land so that even Obi wouldn't make a headway. Will you deny that before all the members, all these people, will you swear with whatever that is very, very important to you that you have never and that you will never and that you will never be involved in such a thing?
Before you finish, if I have ever discussed with anybody about destroying an Igbo or disenfranchising P2B for somebody else to win, let me not 1st January 2023.
That's one.
But another thing, if I have ever collected money from anybody, not just from anybody in the name of destroying Igbo so that somebody will become a president, let me not also see the 1st of January 2023. If I have ever discussed with Tinubu, discussed with anybody close to Tinubu, or even contacted anybody that have anything to do with Tinubu and discussed about how to disenfranchise P2B in the name of, let me not see the 1st of 2023. If I have
thank you very much. Thank you very much. I find everything I want to ask. I want to leave this Zoom because I have somebody that.
No. Kennedy, wait. Don't leave. Kennedy, too small because everybody will.
If I have ever spoken with Umahi, like in my life, if I have ever spoken with Umahi in my life, let me not see 1st of January 2023. Because some of you don't know who are, you people just because we are in Finland. I know my principles. I know what I do. If I have ever spoken with Umahi or that Umahi contacted me, or Umahi gave me 1 naira for anything, let me not see 1st of January 2023. But if all these things they are accusing me, and some people are those people who carry this news, and some people, some of you that are believing it here, I will not say that judge I'm not going to say that people are going to die, but deal with everyone here who are now crucifying me because of
Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Because don't put your count for where you were time on.
Because try on can try mute on one because noise is too much. Because mute because go ahead. Thank you. Yeah, because before actually Kennedy some direction chairman of the Tampere. It's not the IPOB did this started. They told my IPOB did this started. Try calling up William okay, the joy again what happened to IPOB, the whole world. Then I won't get answer. You can get back to me privately. Then I'll download you. Count one. Chairman, and we two things mega here. Mazi Kisley ABC trying direction. But if I got to the notification engine about this meeting actually hold it tomorrow. You can hold the anger, the venom, the AG did that letter. AG did that notification or that circular for that meeting. And we see Major Kisley, chairman in Igbo. Mazi Samuel could hear that now you couldn't even consult him or be in contact with him about this particular thing before pushing out this circular to the media. And I picked a point there. Why didn't you reach him? Look at time with this dialogue now. Or when they reach earlier, and with such dialogue, maybe the whole world, Finland. But all the very wrong, or when he reach he pushing this notification out there to the public. So, which is very, very wrong. It's totally unacceptable and condemned. Then, election or no election in Nigeria. After 2019 election,
everybody I man P2B and Atiku won that 2019 election. But due to the Atiku stage manager in Nigeria, then full Ndibo came out massively. We voted Atiku and P2B, hoping that the Messiah Adego. But as we all can see what transpired, at the end of the day, Funane played the card, we record the vote, to Buhari win election, and that is where we are today. And the same mistake again, the kind of repeat it again. Now this present day, after our many times of bad experience, are we going to continue this way? Before now, the kind of that nothing like 2023 election. But I'm surprised, because of big potters, the guys here London, London, and their advice for distraction. Nobody asks, why did he left PDP? Meeting in London with our slave masters, which is back to Labour Party. As I'm talking to you today, Maka election, good and fine. But King's laws in na target and they will gain a Libo. The case when a Libo, on I refer to Simon Eba. This is the two different things in here now. And up at the same direction, Kennedy Nagakwana that when we cure, every man, because Simon Eba and brother, he did not do and which all Magama believe what to believe. So
my brother, I'm coming. Correction.
I'm coming because
Biko hapụ na onye nke ka onye na-ekwupụ okwu data onye na-ekwupụ okwu data
Biko everybody, it does not matter whether this person is the person you invited. Everybody is here and everybody has spoken. So if he's talking truth, you are listening to him. If you think he's not talking truth, you dispute him after he finished talking. So whether he was invited here or he was not invited here, so long as he has access to this link, means that somebody sent it to him. And he said, I am the one who sent it to him. So you have to talk because everybody has given the privilege to talk. So if he is lying, you debunk him after he finished his lie. So let us learn to take the truth and debunk the lie. Thank you. Go ahead, Don.
Okuchago ka m kwuo nke m Simon.
Don Okuchago.
Okuchago no.
Go ahead.
Okay, ndị be anyị ekele m unu. All will be wet n'ekwu. Let me just be straight with my.
I haven't even landed.
Well, go ahead and talk.
Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead, Don.
Okay. As I was saying, I'm a good mother. Friday, yesterday evening, the House of Assembly member that is the Onimo State joined the Labour Party was assassinated in his house. Or was Simon IPOB or ESN, that man, as of yesterday evening, Nimo State. So killings have been going, and this is what we are trying to stop. And this killing has been here before now, since 2020, 2019. That this is a rampart. Nobody is speaking. Chairman in Igbo, on one occasion, once again, I want to Finland, I gave a press release about condemning the killing in Nigeria. Let's end our voice from Finland, as other countries are doing. If you remember, this is yes, you never did that. You know, so but other mind maybe get a mother personal problem. Give that would refer me to something, something else, or otherwise at all. I'm okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Neba ya kele mo no. Afam Obi West, Secretary of Finland. Question a very straightforward question. Come to radio. And number one question, I'm addressing it to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Our news now fly around on social media and off social media that Bola Ahmed Tinubu Nyeregego. That is why you are on your platform when antagonizing and making sure that Peter will be whenever Gaga. That is invariably you are working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Then number two question, I will Biafra, but I'm not an IPOB member. And from all indication, from what I have seen or heard or read on social media, on newspaper rather, Bona, the other IPOB, they are mute about 2023 presidential elections. Amar Makapito being an Igbo man, vying for that presidential election, or because of what I can't really say here. Jogging now, Simon Ekpa, can you also mute like a pause until after the presidential election because of Peter Obi Ainwere as a presidential candidate, of which we've seen that there is possibility of an Igbo man becoming the president? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I will ask you also, can you just mute and stop talking about P2B, because we are fighting for our freedom and we cannot trade our freedom for P2B. So can you just allow us to rest and do our thing our own way while you do your own P2B your own way? Can you do that? Because the issue of Bola Tinubu I have addressed, I have swear an oath here. The issue of the IPOB that we have expelled, they are criminals because what they do is what they're doing business with the Biafra for many years. And we have said they sold the struggle. So that is why they are mute. So can you just keep quiet, remain silent on the ground and do your P2B thing and allow us to do our thing without interference? Can you do that?
But what you are doing, Simon Ekpa, is also affecting what majority of Igbo are expecting from this.
You cannot say majority. Do you have data? Do you have data? Don't say majority. We are the majority. That's why we are movement. You are not majority. If you are majority, you will not have time for me. You will not be here trying to talk to me. It's because we are the majority. So you should be the one that should leave us alone and let us fight for Biafra. And when we get this freedom, you are going to be part of it. We're not going to ostracize you or tell you to.
So what you are saying, Simon Ekpa, is that you cannot be mute. You will continue.
I can never be mute. Never. Why should I be
thank
for
you.
somebody's selfish interest? P2B is fighting for himself. Why should I be mute? Did I start Biafra because of P2B? I have been there before P2B coming. In fact, in 2019, I was one of the major campaigners of P2B and Atiku when I was one Nigerianist. None of you here did the job I did, including my own money, to support P2B vice presidential bid. But now I'm a Biafran. I see that Nigeria is not working. So it is not about personal interest or somebody becoming a president. Nigeria is not going to work. Our fight is not a fight of personal interest. It's a fight of collective interest of the Biafra people, including Igbo. So if anybody should remain silent here, it is all of you who knows that P2B cannot do anything, who know that P2B cannot change Nigeria, who know that P2B, people that are more brave than P2B have been dead. They did not change anything. So why is he going to change something? He's kneeling down to Atiku every day, telling you that Fulani is going to benefit from his government more than any other person. Did you not hear him saying that? Why would he go to debate and tell Baba Ahmed that Fulani will be the most people to benefit from his government? And you are here telling him about P2B.
Yeah, because Simon. Because Simon. Obi was to go for city. Simon. Oh, Chendi. Yeah. Okay. Like something, some news in now. Maybe in a discourse born before, but now this issue of sit at home. Okay, like normally I'm not Mondays, but sit at home. So now na na-ekwukwa okwu na-ekwukwa okwu na-eji eme extend to Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday. Nse ka mma na that news na ọ bụ eziokwu ka ọ bụ asị.
Ọ bụrụ eziokwu.
Okay. Yeah, because okay. Yeah, because you mentioned because of the news, because from my own thinking, I think that Monday is already enough.
So all fake news, don't listen to anybody like that. I will announce it, or I have not come across it.
Because you can need immediate address so that people that aware of that thing.
Anywhere now.
Okay, but other people are majority are anyway.
Okay.
So
okay, no problem.
Yeah. Then another thing, this issue of this killing of a thing. Anyway, because I need to maybe see. Any way to find out this killing because now ụmụnne anyị ka a na-egbusi egbusichazi anyị onwezi ndị ka afọzin. O nwere any way to find out ma ụmụ onye kidnapper ndị a.
Ị na-ajụ ndị aka ha nọ na the killing. We have to stop it. That is the same. All you now here, so that I know how far we have gone and what we are doing. Okay. For example,
many ways to stop it. Yeah.
Yes. For example,
and all this kidnapping is something.
Yes. For example, I have we have asked the governors, and in those people that feel that they have the interest of Igbo at heart, we have asked them that this particular kidnapping and crimes, in Igbo, they should give us 3 weeks. Pull the military out of the street to the barracks. And if we did not solve this particular problem, then they know that we're not serious. Why am I saying this? Why I'm saying this is because why did I ask them to pull the military out of the street? Is because it is the military that are committing these crimes. It is the military that are covering the Fulanis up. The kidnapping is happening 2 kilometers out of the military checkpoint. 1 kilometer. This prelate that was kidnapped in Anambra, Abia, or where, was kidnapped just 1.5 kilometers from the military checkpoint. Did you not watch him? So you see, we know we are in security. We know what is going on. We have information that nobody have. I was the one who have made exposition of who kidnapped the commissioner of public utility in Anambra State. Why are nobody talking about it? It was the man of Ejiofor, this barrister Ejiofor now called Madubugo. After they kidnapped him, they gave him oath. And from there, they begin to collect money from him. These are the reasons we are not working with the DOS. And that Madubugo is the hitman of the DOS. And they will come to social media and say that the other people are kidnapping people. These are the people making kidnapping. They have not come to address and debunk what I said. So why is nobody from Anambra talking about what I said? My accusation and allegation, which there are evidences, because people confessed. So I said, let this particular public commissioner for public utility, let them take him to, I have told him to take him to a bigger Aroshi. Let him tell who kidnapped him. Because in Biafra struggle, once you go into kidnapping, that is the end. You can't. You can't. Everything that works with you will leave you. You can't. It is uncertain. That is why we are fighting them with everything in us. So let the commissioner for public utility, I have been making program publicly, instead of them to address that, they are going to talk about sit at home. Why are they not addressing?
Manamazi about ndị nke mụnwa kidnap was never kidnapped near checking point. Some kidnap in front of their hotel, some kidnap inside their house. And in the kidnap of Igbo Ghana, Igbo Keji settle the matter. They go and took money from the person. They got with a release. So all this one, okay,
No, let me tell you. Yes, of course. That and do I say that am I exonerating Igbo from kidnapping? People are using ESN to kidnap. We are not exonerating them. If kidnapping has been in Igbo before the ESN, before even I joined Biafra struggle. Many kidnappers.
Yeah, but this is the reason, Mazi, this is the reason why immediately you announce it at home. Some people will now, if there is sit at home, when they announce it at home, you will also announce that the ESN or DOS, let them also sit at home. Let them not come out and carry gun and start shooting in the market, shooting people walking in the street or whatever. Let everybody sit at home.
When you say this, it's as if that I am the one commanding DOS. I'm not commanding DOS. And I'm not commanding anybody. I'm making an announcement.
Which one you are commanding?
No, listen now. I'm not commanding anybody. I am here as a spokesperson for Biafra. ESN is a different command. We give them support. Now, no ESN will come to the street.
But when you are saying something here now, you say something like ESN here. Because if you say sit at home, well, you said here now that if the governors can pull the army out of the street, you people can now control the security. What I'm saying is that why can't you? Last time you give order of 5 days sit at home, and there are people who obeys the order to sit at home, but there are security men also like our Igbo people. There are security men that go inside our Igbo also, ESN or whatever, DOS, they are speaking Igbo, Koro. They killing people.
That is the point. And let me tell you, it was because of that, it well orchestrated by the people that are doing everything to stop this Biafra movement, which they believe that after they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have ended. So what do? They started pushing that. So anybody that comes, they go to attack them. And then they push it to the media. And then they push the petition. And then they started writing. That is why they are doing it. Because they want to silence our strength and our resolve to continue our civil disobedience. But they couldn't stop it. So the question you should be asking is that those who say, come out, we are going to protect you. Where are those who want to protect them? Because it was the same people they tell you that they're going to come out to protect people are the same people because of the hatred that so many people have displayed, even here, is the reason why those people will come out. Instead of protecting the people, they go into killing them to blackmail those who give the order. So the question is, did you hear anywhere in Biafra land that the security agencies confronted those who come to enforce the shit at home? Did you hear anything like that? I'm asking you up now.
If I had that the security agencies confront the people that sit at home.
No, did you hear that the people that come to enforce the sit at home, that the security agency or agent confronted them?
No, I did not.
Why did you not
only hear about the killing?
Well, that is the point. So when
they are also scared. They are also scared. The security is because they're also scared because they don't know who is who.
You see, this is the bias here, the hypocrite here. Somebody gave you assurance to come out that nothing will happen, that they're going to protect you. And they finally sent the people to come out, and they came out, including those they say they are going to protect you. They came out, and instead they did not see anybody to confront. They started killing the people to sabotage what we are doing. And they are here telling me they are afraid. So who are those then? If they are afraid to protect your life, don't you know that you are in danger? That is why we have to do something. If it has come to the extent that nobody can protect you in Igbo, you are here talking. Don't you know that you are in a very big mess? So the security of Igbo is important to us too. That is why we are doing what we are doing. So if they really like you, let us discuss how to stop the kidnapping, both the one being done by the Fulani, both the one that I'm just the one now telling you about Madubugu and his team. Are they Fulani? No. I'm telling you, the people that kidnapped the commissioner for public utility in Anambra State, in that particular kidnapping, 3 policemen were killed. Are they the Fulanis? So you see, you people don't know what we are doing for you. That is the reason why some people, I don't want to talk to them, because I cannot put my hand in anything that will help the blood of Ndibo. And what you people do, some of you come and you start flying blackmail everywhere. The one that wrote that I was arrested yesterday, is he not apologizing today? The coffee land, oh, Samanepa is killing people. It is because They want to make sure the thing they did germinated to be something. But God, because God knows who did it. That is why they are pushing this thing. It becomes something else. When 50 people was murdered in Hamufu, this one should have generated something. But because
when this thing happened, you didn't respond well. You didn't react well.
What do you mean react? Go to my Twitter. Some of you are not following me. Just
your reaction we got. The reaction we got from you was that you came and was dancing and was dancing, rejoicing out of the agony, out of the why would you do that now?
Please, I have responded to you, including swearing an oath here. Don't talk when I'm talking. I don't like it. I am addressing you. I have answered your question, and I told you you are not following me. When the attack happened in Imo State, in the hometown of Aloy Ejimako, I was the first person to condemn it. It is on Twitter. So what are you saying? Aloy Ejimako contacted me, and for your own information, I have been supporting Aloy Ejimako recently because of what he has done in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they started attacking him. So immediately we ordered this at home. The first place of attack was in Aloy Ejimako community. So what does that tell you? And I condemn it. So if people should not come here with that information, you start talking about Samonekpa, you not act well, you not do this. You are not following me. Because you think that you are comfortable in Finland. Who is Samonekpa? Don't follow Samonekpa. All of you have been forced to come here and talk to that Samonekpa. Yet you don't follow me to see what I'm doing. I condemn every attack on any Biafran.
Simon, when you are saying that we don't follow you to see what you are doing, it's a wrong statement. But we have been following you. We have been following you. No, but we have been following you and we have been supporting you. But it is when the blood is too much, we have to speak.
Until P2B came out, then he
follow you on Twitter.
Does it mean that, Simon, does it mean that if you came out tomorrow to anything, can somebody follow you? We say that the blood is flowing.
If you are following in every organization in Finland here, why are you people not contributing on ESN? Why are you not contributing on ESN?
Who is asking this question? Who is that person? Onya? Paul Onya? If somebody contribute to ECSN, the person need to come and tell you, will I give you money to go and give you? What are you talking? Contribute to ECSN. Will I give you money? Where are you saying?
Please, this is, I have a meeting coming up. So it's either we have this meeting in a very sensible manner. We have been talking here for many, almost hour plus. And I have addressed every question here to the best of my knowledge. So, Okechukwu Ndobako, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Maazị Ekpa, ndewo. Ọ bụrụ ma ị ga-echeta otu ihe si aga mụ na gị si nwee relationship here. Mgbe oge ibidoro this agitation thing, ịma ka m si wee congratulate ya gị. I was the first person when I thought the spokesperson of IPOP. And open a water that now IPOP one family, just like they say IPOP one family.
Oh, this thing, yeah.
And I know him.
Go ahead.
Because you follow Tia Hana mute because.
So him na chiku na IPOP buying with a guitar because I'm a manuzi IPOP autopilot. Now, no one IPOP. And in combat, you obey the highest order. Ahubemunga, like what you tag yourself to be. Nnamdi Kalu's disciple. Honorable Amagi with that. And we commend you on that. Abesia Nnamdi Kalu kuzioku geju. Imana ya hapula aye ni wezi enyewe.
Nnamdi Kalu ikwu biko. Ebeki from Nnamdi Kalu ikwu.
The one mentioned. Kankuchano amena interrupt.
So,
Ogana made this 5 days sit at home. I want a video putara. Yasimba. Nnamdi Kalu saying I had so. Udo it in our Igbo. That he wants peace.
Yes.
That we cannot achieve Biafra by killing ourselves.
And who is killing ourselves?
And also I know now, like when I came back from Nigeria this year, second meeting of Igbo hold here in Finland. akpọrọ m ha sị ha biko na ụmụnna ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo na ọ na-agbagwoju spọm anya ka anyị họpụta na mmadụ ole ma ole kpọọ gị ka anyị na gị taa ntị ịmago ihe nọ n'ahịa ụwa ahụ ụmụ ndị oshobe group shobe wukokila mana that meeting I did 2 people or 3 people objected it. Mba, let it continue. But can I put this conversation here now? Why not obey since then? Here I will come through. Here I wrote a prophecy. I made it in March 2022. I know now. Coming up again, here now, Simon Epa, with your position, just like Nnamdi Kanu. Over na gị were microphone ma ọ pụta na Twitter ma ọ wụ na Facebook ma ọ wụ na Instagram kwụsị, please stop the killing. Ana m agwa gị eziokwu that killing will stop. Just like it was said in the Bible. The centurion sịrị onye nwe m kwuo so naanị okwu ọnụ gị mkpụrụ obi m ga-anọ nwa m ga-agbake. They put total because you escalate now with this 5 days sit at home. Not only that, in a 5 days sit at home, and with a bloodshed so much that a pregnant woman was killed, either by the Fulani or by Indigo. I am at the man and then a mother now button to Toma now Igbo. Over na as only see gave potassium bow and a man under authority. Ndị mmadụ ga-akwụsị a ga-asị ebe ọ na onye isi anyị ekwuola taa why are we now why anyị egbu ndị mmadụ gwa ha sị ha akwụsị mmadụ a na-egbu anyị nwe onye ọbụla kwuru na ọgwụ nwa tinyere ha but you are a man under authority. You were a leader. IPOB autopilot. Mgbe iji bido IPOB autopilot his statement he making that Nigeria is now on autopilot and that acronym spelling in line. I use it as IPOB autopilot. IPOB autopilot. I'm not because even IPOB, I can wear military wing was ESN. When ESN came, when people have been embraced, we even discussed it in various forums. I know how to contribute money, how to uplift them. To buy one AK-47, I want a child's play. It will cost at least 400,000 to 500,000 naira. Just like a pump action costs about 200,000 to 400,000. So so I put him as an elder and a stakeholder. And somebody that is concerned, I've been following you, just like you said, people have not been following you, we have not been following you. Just like that, you have not been following us too. But as a man, I
judge you by what come out of your mouth. For example, now, you say if I come out to pronounce that the killing must stop, which I even use as a jingle every day on my broadcast. So you say that if I come to pronounce that the killing, how can I command the Nigerian government to stop killing, which I have been commanding every day? Well, whoever in whatever nomenclature, both the non-state actor, both with the state actor, I make it as a jingle. Even this
talking about Nigerian government.
No. I'm just telling you, it is not only Nigerian government. Any killing at all, I use it as a jingle to start my program every day. So this is why I say, if you are following, you will understand that I preach also that those killing our people should stop killing our people every blessed day.
Good.
So what are we saying?
Once again,
because we cannot be killing the people we are struggling to protect. Does it make sense?
It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying.
So that's why you should be asking yourself a question instead of coming to Simon Ekpa. You know that the problem is somewhere. That the people that are making this killing are only trying to sabotage and suppress the Biafra struggle, so that we are not going to be doing decisions that are difficult.
The situation now, let me give you this directly. The situation in Nigeria now is, just mentioned you are from Finland, and with the two parties now, two questions that will come to you. If you say yes, one party will either attack you. If you say no, the other party will also attack you.
Then you stay.
All the message they went to all the message I brought home when I came back. But a few of those people misunderstood me. So what is the way forward? And from this forum I know now, just like this forum I know, stop shutting anybody down. Yeah, to brainstorm as equals on this forum. And they believe from Nandi Igbo for meeting now. I will not Igbo for meeting now. Fine and good, but I don't think it's a proper thing to do. Because you are the
this is the problem.
So what we are saying now, how do we move forward? How do we stop this killing in Igbo land? It's too much. The bloodshed is too much. That's all.
Wow. You have to engage. You have to engage the people that are doing the killing.
Someone because you were when I only chip in now. Only young Chief Okendba Kukuri here. Because I just listened to that and then I pick up one thing. Someone young Okuri here, you were may because you have the power, like one of your broadcasts in Apotai Kubo, just only about killing. Just you could try image here. I don't know whether you are listening with what Amahamu English Buan Naso, Nemena Hano Hende Amahamu broken in Naso, Melina Hawat Hende. I have just here now explaining to you. Singing Anabekuya every day. And then we can tape and I play every day before I begin program. So Kedun Kina Sakamo program. I say it every day. So now, listen, let me tell you now. Someone tell you okay, the work said that I shouldn't be shutting down on people here. You people are just here telling me to calm down on the agitation of Biafra. Is that not a shouting down?
No. Won't calm down on agitation of Biafra.
No. Someone. No, you made a mistake.
Some of the comment here is that P2B is there. So can I bring the thing down? Why should I bring it down? Did I come out because of P2B? Did I start agitating for Biafra because of P2B? I started before P2B. So why should I now come and calm down our freedom because of P2B that just joined yesterday? The P2B that we know, the Nigeria that we know. So because of P2B, we should sell our people, sell our future, sell the opportunity we have now to get our freedom or get a better arrangement of whatever the people will decide. So why are you people thinking like that?
Simon. You need the if you are got about you to just
Mazi Bado, Anamachi exist, Biko, Anamachi exist, Kambanyezi, another meeting.
I have another meeting coming up now.
Biko exist, Simon,
can't do what God.
Different person, different opinion. So you need opinion. So other kind of shut down. We are not shutting you down. And the Moko in last corner, Naina, a me, other man of Bunkia. No, you're not going to because of each the main place when you're going to Gabo only about this killing. Yana Kokwebo, and this
my brother Ochendo. Don't say something. It is not about the killings. It is all these people here don't care about Igbo more than me because I am in the front. So don't come here to tell me it is because of the killing. Why you are here today is because of P2B. Call it a name, just like every other person have someone.
No, it's not true. It's not the
truth. Why I say it is not because of killing is because it is us that have been condemning the killings of Igbo. It is us that have been fighting those killing Igbo, both the one that they did with themselves and both the one that they did that other people did. It is us at the receiving end that are fighting against those killing our people. So it is only because of this sit at home, which you people know that we have the ulterior motive and the agenda of making sure that this particular sit at home becomes successful was against next year general election. That is why all of you are here. Because the killing of Igbo did not start today. And we are the ones that have been fighting those people. So don't come here to tell me it is because of the killing. We are fighting those killing our people. And we will not stop.
Because Simon,
because I want to challenge you because when you were because just 2 seconds. 2 seconds because Anamoro ihe na-achọ ịghọta na because anyị chanel na ebe na-ekwu onye ọba na-ekwu okwu gbasara ihe killing maọbụ election. Ajụjụ na ma ndị sị na ha na-asọpọtụ Simon Ekpa na ha na-eso Simon Ekpa. Ofu ajụjụ chọrọ ịjụ today bụ n'ime organization niile nọ na Finland, ọnkwa kunsa ahụ organize ese asọpọtụ ESN na be anyị. Onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo. Simon Ekpa bụrụ sọsọ onye Igbo nọ n'ebe a. Onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo. Mana ha na ndị a na-akụ na mgbe nkiri na mere n'Enugu, achọrọ m ịjụkwa nwa na ajụjụ, ọ na Enugu abụrụ Igbo land? Nke a agụgo ndewonu. Simon emeke sam dị ajụjụ ọ bụ na agazi ọbụkwa na onwe ya asame ndewonu.
Ọ ndị kpọrọ meeting ga-asa ya.
Biko Simon, biko enwere m ajụ m na-ajụ Innocent from Tampere.
Ndewo.
Biko na ndị Igbo onye ọbụla wetugodo obi.
Agụcha nwa na agụ otu na eche m na nwere ejula ajụ ebe a. Emeka Okolo na-ekwu.
Igbo Union Chairman ga-aza na ajụjụ a. Onye ma kpọrọ this meeting.
Ekwesịrị ịsa ajụ a asanna.
Ọ bụzi na onwere ozi ọ ga-ekwu gịnị ka ga-ahapụ aga nọrọ otu ahụ.
Ajụjụ Paul jụrụ m ya vote for the house ọ bụkwa na onwe ya asame ọ bụ na Simon ga-asakwa m ya asame.
Ebe a sara ajụ ndị ọzọ ekwesịrị ịsa nke ahụ asa ka anyị malụ.
Maka ESN na-protect ESN na-emekwa ndị village ji aga n'ugbo. Ha na-emekwa ndị Fulani na-egbu ha ka esi gbuo na Benue. So even though the military na fight against them now, which everybody know. So ajụjụ a nwekwa ike ọ bụrụ ihe a ga-aza. O nwere ihe mere bụ na
ya ajụjụ ezigbo mkpara ife anyị bịa because ha bịa na-ekwu okwu ogbu na-arụjere ofu onye aka mana onwe ndị nwere ike ịkwụsị ogbu ahụ ibe kafa ya eju wee n'ọgụ ahụ wee kwụsị ndị na-abịa egbu anyị
Biko na Simon, biko Maazị Simon, achọrọ m ịjụ ka ajụ biko.
A na-eche the chairman okwu na Maazị Ojo, meet yourself. Ka na ajụjụ ajụrụ gị.
So ihe m na achọrọ m iji ohere a kelee gị because mụ a achọrọ m ime exit also. The dialogue anyị nwere now because ndị be anyị na-akọruo ga-eruo. So o nwere a number of things mmadụ ji n'aka with respect to some of the explanations. And most of those explanations more for
Go ahead.
For instance, Emma, most of these very fake news not flying, and politicians, you're working with the politicians and so on and so forth. And that is the main reason why Anjiri borrow for dialogue, or simply Emma Kumene anyway Hageji get a rule of engagement such that Obrona and sit at home and may consider the situation of our people. Because some man dying with a hardship there. And the one meeting now with the outrage for this very particular sit at home. They brought that length of time. Because hunger can equally kill people.
No, one young run. One young run out of hunger.
Good answer, Simon.
So many.
I'm not one young na one iron, but I want to know one young run.
I'm telling you,
dialogue, Amaka. Some of your disciples, because you won't allow your own disciples, even here. Your disciples, some of your disciples, but that. One particular disciple, Mazi Clement Anyebu. Clement Anyebu, this meeting up, simply can I so that can I meeting now first. The state chairman Buzo meet. How may I get okay? Can't one meeting now. Opposite meeting now. Can Maraka when people
information regarding to what is happening. And then somewhere along the line, we agreed that I get a meeting. And that is why engineer Jim meeting before. We cannot call off the meeting. That is why we didn't meeting today. Because I call out the meeting. But what I'm trying to say now, one of your disciples, that is, when you had this position of authority, they will do worse than this.
True talk.
They will do worse than this. And the claimant
Nnamdi Kanu, many Nnamdi Kanus are on the way. Oh.
So him again, carrier. We have gotten my friend come China now. I said that I want to exit. I'll make a lay on behalf of the logro in for the meeting and on behalf of Ndibo. We have heard from you, honest truth from you, that now most of the rumors fly, you are part of this, you are part of that.
All the rumors, they are all lies.
That it is a lie. Yes. So yes. Oh, that one. So the plea now, please, Mazekba, you are our own. I on in when it gave me reachable to us. Because a lot of people have been complaining that they cannot reach you, and it is a fact.
But the program,
but it is a fact.
So call again important. Your own call is important.
Call as a chairman.
Yes, your own important than any other person.
So please, Anne Maria, on behalf of Ndibo, Union, on behalf of Ndibo, Obroga, I know what is very by a town hall meeting, maybe once in a while. I Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I beg,
sorry. A jụrụ weda ma enwere ihe ndị Igbo mere gbasara ịsọpọtụ ESN.
Biko Simon, biko enwere m ike ikwu okwu.
Ajụjụ a ga-asị asa na data ajụjụ nyere na na-akpa ngwa isi na-asa ada ajụjụ.
Hold on. The chairman is yet he is interested in security. Is so can you hear the support this security I know now?
Simon,
before now, yes. Before now, hearsay, allegations and piles of allegations. Now we have heard from Mazeba the way he operates. So all this animal as individual and as organization to see how we can support. Supporting ESN what I am now. Why? We are all Igbo. Protecting Igbo land. Primary.
Chief is going to 500 every month for ESN.
Thank you for the answer. Thank you for the answer. Adam certified.
I can't say the question of I didn't expect that. So I didn't expect Very hopeful now. Or put oil into action. Go ahead,
because Simon.
Yes.
Because the question of the hour, Asusa chairman no Sarabaruru. Mana you cannot order a 100 brage where Putarana because the rumor has it that unknown government now. No one done any hebe. No one done any hego.
No one done any hebe. No Simon.
Okay, Novako. I never anything. I never anything to do with a non-government. I am not
Thank
here.
you very much. God bless you.
I'm telling you about ESN.
Let us be talking one voice now.
Nigeria agent and then the people that went to kill to attack somebody in River State.
Yes.
The one that went to kill somebody in Imo State. Yes, all these people, you know, I ain't any business with a non-government. These are politically talk and political talk.
Because Chief Bandewo, because I make a Lendi Bonile no eba today. I name her. All Jimanze Neku, Chairman Uzukomona. All the man I where this kind of dialogue they discuss. So because now on a mana akoro egeruo. And I'm a kusik and I hate Kota I hate side. Because ihe ndị iro anyị ga-eme anyị ka I divide ya. When we divide, they can ọ ga-adịrị ha izi na-enweta one after the other. Ma anyị ekwere ya ma anyị ekweghị ya. Na a na-agbakọta gbakọtara aka chọọ ka ha tisaa anyị. And then ọwụ na ya anaghị enwe this kind of dialogue na-enwe understanding between ourselves na a discourse. Onye ọla na-akọruta. Nsogbu ga na-adịrị anyị ndị iro anyị ga na-achị anyị ọchị. And Chineke mere ebe na we can on today na-akpa nkata. Ị gaa na social media ndị ụfọdụ ya sị na Maazị Ekpa na Interpol ejije na ebe a. Ndị ụfọdụ ga-asị nka ndị ụfọdụ ga na ọwụ those things ha na-emegasị ihe ndị a iji na-etisa onye ọbụla. Ụmụ ndị ga-abịa na-asị na Maazị Ekpa na o mere nke a na o gburu o mere nke a o mere nke ihe ndị a niile ewu ihe a ejide. Ima the ejije Maazị Nnamdi Kalu ka destroy kwa anyị. Then inweta onye a abịakwa onye akwuekwa nke ndị ọbụla na-afụgharị ntụ. Ọ ga-adị mma na ọwụ na the right leadership like chairman Igbo Union like ịhụgo Maazị Ekpa chịburu before ya nwa hand over. Ọwụ na ha na-abụ anaghị enwe discussion. Ọ naghị reach out to him otu o siri kwuo na ịma na all these kind of things ga na-enwegharị onwe issue bịara nụ ha ga-discuss ya on that level because o nwere ihe ị ga-ekwu onye a misunderstand anyị na-fight ya ruo onwe anyị unnecessarily. Agaghị enwe information na-aga na-asaclate because ịnọgide na bogide onye a nke onye a biko nu aga m like ka anyị na-enwe this type of discussions consistently and on a regular basis. And I share ideas. And akpọnkwara ihe a abịa akpọtụrụ Chief Ekpa gbatụkwa ya sị lelele ya nwa kokuna lekwanụ nke a lekwa nke a anyị mara ebe anyị kwụ akwụ mara nke anyị si eme. I find it worthwhile to try nwetenwuo and your busy even with busy schedule Chief Ekpa when we wepụta this time today. And I spoke with the chairman and Igbo Union, and we can create this kind of privilege today. But I like it in subsequent issues in future. That now chairman or Igbo Union can put this kind of show leadership because all them question even this thing now more try reach out and even when we are reach out to make all those things circulate this message that people can ndị Igbo nụ ya ọ ịkpọ ndị mmadụ ka ha bịa afọsụrụ ya afọsụ self ime ide sense ka enwe ike nwee this kind of even this beautiful time I share together now without effort some other people enwere ike ihe ndị a nwere ike ọ gaara ya eme biko nu in future agmala ka anyị na-enwe this kind of dialogue na share ideas biko ọ ka ọ ha n'ọnụ ndị ewonu
Thank you. And Nga just come for one thing before I open now. Because Unuga mad at now. Also, over everything that was said on social media, Unuga take serious because a lot of lies and propaganda are ongoing. Those who hate me for no reason, those who want to support P2B, those who are supporting Nigeria. So all those things are flying on social media. They even said that my real name is not Samanepa. You know my name, please. If other ones you don't know, you know what is my name. They say that I've been arrested. On social media, at least I am here with you. You know that I was not arrested. This is exactly the way they collected money from Tinubu. This is the way they carried the news that I was working against P2B or to support of one candidate. I've been able to address all these fallacies and lies and propaganda here with you. So when you go, it wasn't the yard, you know.
On continue.
Yes, continue.
Okay, Mazeba, I thank you for being around this time. Clement. Yes, Clement. A lot of things have been happening, especially in our Igbo Union Finland, in our forum. Ndo Fulani prescribable IPOB, it's not terrorist organization. When Clement, very surprised. Nandi Igbo anyi no na Finland here. Some of them regard the IPOB as a terrorist organization. As an organization, Nebundo Mado. Fa another day, Ekuteno areas in the IPOB through ESN secure. Fa idea good that now without ESN, again we'll go IDP camps all over our area because they know deep down inside them that now the governors are not doing anything for us. They're not even protecting our lives. They don't even talk about it. So when you go into Igbo Forum and see those things, and you belong to such an organization and allay such allegation, I don't think that you will be human being anymore. You will be so mad with all of them that thing. Clement,
just correction, please. Because you have the purpose of sending those names to Nigeria.
Yes, the hatred.
Why did you make that comment?
So much. So I can will put that time to address some of these issues now. So that because in a time like this, and well, a lot of people get up, especially in the federal government of Nigeria. They have the money, they have the intelligence, they have everything to come into our area and do whatever they do with protection. I can use one to buy because there are people who are ready to work for them for money. Yes. You know, my name is here. As you know, this association, this organization, I in on here now fight for the freedom of our people. Now fight for our people have a good life. The type of life we are experiencing where we live in Europe. You know, so Adam, I thank you so much for this. It has relieved me a little bit, depending on the activities that will henceforth be carried out by the same people. The same people. IPOB is not a terrorist organization. IPOB has never terrorized our people. IPOB has saved a lot of our people. IPOB, but the only people, with the only organization, making sure that now, and when IDP camps na buying, like Benue State and other places. So, ever, if you seek, time, you put a time, then we talk about this. Oh, we had a trend now. I know my chairman the word you were now a pentioku. I know him very well. I heard him speak when he spoke. He has never gotten to you. He has never called you on the phone. As chairman of Igbo Union, that place, sit at home. Sit at home. The enemies will be create havoc in order we sit at home. But our political elites now, because anytime I have an election, everybody will now bring out his own talk. Everybody, all of these criminal, evil politicians will now bring out their own talks to be killing our people. They haven't killed our people every 4 years. Every 4 years, a lot of our people now, because of political violence, the same thing that's happening right now. It is happening now, and it will increase as time goes on. And then, as you know, ESN media, I forget here about this political
Clement, because you are the one that threatened people here. You have been threatening people here.
I didn't threaten you.
So that they will be killed.
Okay.
I'm surprised that someone ever has never threatened anybody. God bless you for that. But people send back to Nigeria. You want their telephone numbers so that they will return from Nigeria to be threatened. That's what you said.
Let me finish.
That's okay.
Someone has never threatened anybody.
Of course. Yes. Because I have defended a lot of.
Okay,
yes, listen to me. It's my audio. It's my audio.
Okay, action and reaction.
It's my audio. Okay, I have defended a lot of allegations. I have tried to explain it, but two people keep on calling us terrorists. What do you want me? What do you want me to do? Never. You yourself, all of you have been calling us terrorists. Now,
Clement, hold on. Clement, I want to clarify something here.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to be very reasonable in whatever we are doing, especially when we are talking about other people. We put ourselves in the people's shoe before we talk about them. Now, this audio that you people are talking about, Mazi Clement made it very clear. Do not threaten him. It is there in the audio. Please. You people should not threaten him. And he was talking at, everybody know who Clement is. Clement don't take nonsense. He can, if he get angry, he can say anything. That is who he is. And that is man. So we know how we do with Clement in Igbo Union till now. He has not changed. He is the man that stands on his word and he don't take nonsense. So anybody that, do anything that Clement... Anybody that do anything that Clement does, you get it hot from him. It does not matter. He don't think how he say it. He does not care how he say it. He just say it the way it happened in his head, and that's it. And you can't, so we know. And but I want anybody that is thinking about the audio of threatening or calling from Nigeria, Clement made it very clear. He said, please do not threaten anybody. So anybody that is going to talk anything, pay attention to that. He made it very clear, if you are calling, do not threaten. And if you have anybody who can call from Nigeria, it is all about calling to disturb the person, to know that the step you are taking is not good. My own number is on social media, posted by these same people that made you people to organize the meeting. And people are calling me. Does that mean that they are threatening me too? What did I take care about that? I don't care about that. So what Clement did is a reaction to what the people who have compelled you people to call this meeting, they did to me, and they continue to do it to us. So nobody should blame him for anything. After all, when he made the audio, he asked people not to threaten Mazoj. He said it. He said, well, you can give the number to people in Nigeria, which they did to me. Even now, my number is being flagged everywhere. Not only that, they share the number of police in Finland. Everybody should call police. Even you saw when they were calling the ambassador on foreign ministry by the Brekete TV and all that. So what are we not talking? We are at war with our enemy. So anybody that have anything to fight to defend, your colleague, you do it. And that's what Clement did. So it is not wrong because he asked people not to threaten Keshe Lodge. But only that, if you are calling such meeting, he see that there is an ulterior motive in calling that meeting. So because you don't expect him to relax, where you are fighting to protect P2B and one Nigeria, we are fighting to get our freedom, which is a long-term solution to our problem. So please, let us not chase shadow. We have been able to discuss very meaningful things today, and we have been able to understand each other. At least if you people did not agree with Biafra, there are some things, clarification you have learned, you have gotten from me, that most of the things, almost all the things that they are saying that made you to call this particular meeting is not true. So you go back to those who have asked you, Igbo Union in Finland, go and release statement, condemn Simon Ekpa, kill Simon Ekpa, do this one, do that one, being compelled and propelled and organized by people somewhere that want to use you for their own selfish interest, which will fail at the end of the day, even if I didn't come here. So the thing is that we have been able to get something. I have been able to explain a lot of things that many of you don't know. And in future, if something about Gojuku Nanya, call a meeting. We will address it like this. You ask question, I will answer you. Tomorrow now, I'm going to be meeting with Igbo leaders, world Igbo leaders, which comprises of also Igbo Union leaders and all that. So they will ask me a question, and this something we explain here today, maybe more will be explained to them tomorrow. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to also meet the Southeast elders being headed by Dr. Kwadike. I'm going to also meet them. So when I ask me a question, I will also tell them my position and the position of Biafrans. As simple as that. So here, bro, and fake news, and because you don't like Simon Ekpa, you at least you get the truth from here. And everything I'm saying here is something that you can see yourself, you can now connect the dot. So I can
Thank you so Jimmy, come add this one before I close.
Okay.
I'm Ochenda Caneva. Ochenda Paula. Okay, what of chairman in the Tampere, Paula?
I'm here.
Okay, and the chairman in the Helsinki, Canada. Okay, and based on here, Ochenda Neku before, okay, here game, equals the killings and everything. Okay, I need never now, Kokoretrani. Chairman in the Umuna, never, Helsinki, never. So, Ogade one man based on meeting now, Oyega various zones now. And we can even Igbo, but I guess support ESA.
Supported
both Turuku, Helsinki, Ombona, different disorganization now.
Supported. My organization, I have support here.
Yes. Ogadema chairman Helsinki, I'm a like Otidono. Ogadema Aero na meeting now with authority in where Igwande na she based on here no now this thing the necessary. And you want they know na Finland is support me and na Igbo. Iji for na this ndị na help anyị na show enemy I get defeat ha. Ọgwụ ihe ga dị necessary anyị wee ime.
Nwanne
both to ndị Igbo.
Ya gazie.
Meeting Tampere. Turuku Helsinki.
Kampo on behalf of the Tampere. On behalf of chairman in the Tampere. What our the Igbo community in Tampere.
Good.
That's the security of Igbo land. Is secure Igbo land, making sure that it's not even negotiable. So, but no, that's just like this meeting. Now, because Gicho is you can what go no Iboniano. You got to go. Oh, and I would like everybody have said. I am a meeting this year. Quite okay. But my organization at the first number one agenda I gave them. My meeting next year and everything. Because every necessary support I need, the little I get from the Igbo. I will present it, and we are going to talk to them, and we are going to see the needs and the necessity to make sure that our place is secured. from all these atrocities.
ezigbo chairman ndị tampere
Chief Kennedy Ndụwakụ
ezigbo chairman tampere
ezigbo enyi m
anyị ga-like ịnụ from chairman ndị nzukọ ndị Igbo ụmụnna
Good.
Let me see you.
Ka anyị nụ from nzukọ ndị Igbo
Okay. From my own side.
Yes, I trust you. Ifuru tampere. Ị ga-achịkọta
nwere ike ikpete nke Kennedy na-ekwule ekpetele nke Jagari.
Chifu Ndụwakụ wa na-alọgọ kendo nọ digital.
Kpakpando wa analog.
Mba chere ni o rutela de Jimmy. Nzukọ ndị Igbo, chairman nzukọ ndị Igbo chọrọ ikwu okwu.
Ụmụnne daalụ nọ. Hello, Maazị. Biko, enwere ihe m chọrọ ikwu gbasara this thing gbasara afa mgbochi bụ eze Simon. Enwere ihe Maazị Ken kwuru here based on na-emechie na meeting. So, and then because of waiting they fly all the whole social media, I think everybody put into writing, cast a message on writing so that every resume when I can at least the rumor we can because they rate the rumor dinaga and people are carrying the thing now by into next year. It's not good.
Yes.
But I want to this thing put into writing to brief the various groups about the outcome of this meeting. At least can people get one clue of what has been going on? Or we just blow that rumor like that, enter, make it like the resume meeting. At least like this now, it will help. Carry on each other, Maga resume the meeting. So only when you Jojo, I got you at the meeting. Then your was your only put or the chairman or the secretary or the assistant chairman, Jose. The outcome can you manage and a forum. Carry on the whole thing by going to next year.
Yes.
Because
very nice idea.
Very good idea.
Thank you, Dalono.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Mazoji have to come back.
Biko enwetara m okwu ugbu a ka m na-abata biko iwe wele unu ka m kwute okwu biko nụ ka Maazị Ifeanyị na-ekwu biko iwe wetara unu biko abịara m late ọdụ anọbụ m
meeting agbasala
Ifeanyị kene anyị wee sọpọtụ ọnụ ihe anyị metere.
Okay, because because the information I have not from Nigeria. I'm our autopilot coordinator here, in Finland here. So I'll make it alone because like
autopilot coordinator again. Or what you from my phone?
I'm going to lessons because all more pilot or autopilot here. And I'm not sense, but I just some TNF. I won't get Jim earpiece. You can't make it each and every one of them because the information from Nigeria are very, very bad. Mazet not here our own. Like Nandi Kala used to say. Each and every one of us my car and then Nazu. Kokanya Naka Korea Nuku stand out on behalf of him because happen onye nke akwụkwọ onye nke ekwu ama m na mmere ihe na-enye na-adị mma biko kelere m biko ka anyị tinye aka anyị ma ihe anyị na-achọ onye na-ebube nwanne ya
amaghị a na-akọ. Most of us know like I remember intervene na like I don't be Buhari okwu n'ishi. Because most of us akpọtara ha na Radio Biafra. We can't go to our homes. We can't go to our various homes until I want to hang out. He's doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing. That's why I need you Korea Nuku. Please.
Here today. Yeah. I got get to mama no no.
I get better than make a meeting now.
Chairman and the Helsinki Nekuboku, I know checking to the go reply. I can
no, I'm by question. Imana okay the work organization on where I am telling organization no where. On your say who can live organization here. Okay, the work in yelling. Yes. No, I'm telling you.
I will not Toyota chief. I will not Toyota chief. You want to wear a Toyota?
Okay, Union. No, we are.
I know where many people are Toyota.
Yes. Okay, go ahead, though.
Chief,
no simple, but I'm
yeah, chief.
I say, Aqua Quick, Abba, Legan. I na-enye ekele n'ụbọchị taa ikere wee doo ya nsọ n'otu anyị si kparịkọta ụbụbọ dịka nwanne na nwanne dịka enyi na enyi dịka ndị na-achọ ịdị ndụ dịka ndị chọrọ ịbara onwe ha uru dịka ndị na-fight ndị na-alụ agha bụ maka mmegide a na-emegide ha eze ọkaka okwucha ọgwụ iji atara anyị ndị mmụọ nsọ gị meziere anyị ala Igbo wepụka ndị omekome na-eme nke ọjọọ ndị na-eme ka ọma nna chekwa ha ụmụnna anyị ụmụ ndị na-agba mbọ hụ na ndị Igbo nwere onwe ha n'aka ndị ugwu Jehova Chukwu nke kere eluigwe ka elu ụwa Chukwu okike abịa ma anyị na-akpọ ofu ugboro ya azụ ugboro asaa bịa lụọrọ anyị agha bịa butere anyị ụzọ betere anyị azụ nụrụ anyị n'aka nri nụrụ anyị n'aka ekpere jideta ndị mmụọ ozi gị ka ha nọnyere ndị isi kwụ ndị nlekọta maka ọdịmma ndị Igbo ndị jigoro ha wee chụọ àjà nke ọma si na ọ metụta imi ya emetụta ọnụ nna agba ahụ ume n'ofu n'ofu nye ha ogologo ndụ na ahụ isi ike nyekwuo ha amamihe maka na onye na-amaghị ya na-achị obodo eji ikpe ngwanụ ịma ka mkpa anyị ha anyị kọwa ya n'ụbọchị taa chi ga-eji bụọ ma mezuoro anyị kara ka anyị siri rịọ ọgụ n'aha Chukwu okike abịa maka anyị na-arịọ
ise
kpakpando kara aka mụ na anwụ na ahụ
agazienu udoshiba
Kendo leader ke ewo leader
compliment of the season onye ọbụla
Bye now.
Bye.
Okay.
Simon, call you chief
Simon,